Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Buffet. Today, I am alone, and I'll be discussing Mickey 17, the newest movie from Bong Joon-ho. I think is his director, which is the same director from Parasite. So, Mickey 17 is based on the. Hello. Oh, here a second. Mickey 17 is based on the novel Mickey 7, which I don't know how much it follows it, since I have not read the Mickey 7 novel. My current wrong. But yeah, it is based on that. Again, directed by I'm pretty sure, yeah, Bong Joon-ho. Bong Joon-ho. Why is my computer really slow? Okay, I'll get into that later, yeah. Okay, based on the 2022 novel, Mickey 7 by Edward Ashton. I did not know it was like that recent. I knew it was based on the novel Mickey 7, but I didn't know it was that recent. Anyways. We're back officially, and I want to talk about that because it's kind of funny. Not really. So I know what I said. At least I think I do. That was like 3 weeks ago. Almost three. Yeah, no, like 3 weeks ago, right? Starting sometime today. No, not today. This is releasing tomorrow. August 14th. So, last time I talked about how my computer got water damage and how I was back to using notebooks. That's not the case anymore. My computer, thanks to the fucking heat, thanks to 100-degree weather every fucking day, somehow got better. And there's just like a little scar if you look at it like at an angle, but it is basically fully repaired thanks to the fucking sun. So thanks global warming. Another thing. So yeah, no, I got my computer back. I can visually use my computer. So I can not be wrong, or I can be wrong and then prove myself wrong. So then I'll be right. Anyways, so then there's the other thing. Why was I out of the game for fucking what, like almost 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks. The day I recorded the Federal episode, which was Monday, I bit my tongue really fucking hard. Legit a few hours after that, and I was waiting for it to heal. It's not like fully healed just yet, but it's at a point where I'm comfortable recording it. I didn't want to record because it might it might just make the injury worse. Now that it's like fully closed, I feel comfortable actually recording for episodes. So yeah, that's what I was up for 3 weeks. So fuck me, I guess. And I released the Predator episode on Wednesday because I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna send this episode until this is fully healed. I must just release it now. So I did. And it's been crazy a few weeks. Not crazy, just say the one thing or the two things. Now I'm back, and I know I've promised a lot, and I've been saying, oh, we're gonna get daily episodes. That hasn't happened yet, but I hope it will happen now, because I can like comfortably say I'm going to try to make episodes, release episodes daily. Make episodes daily, release episodes daily. I will be releasing every day, like sometimes there's a little bit there'll be a little some days off that I won't be able to actually release an episode, but aside from that, there, I like for like a good while, for all of August, hopefully, and if it happens, if some delays happen because of some fucking odd reason, I don't know. I will. It'll bleed into September, which is something I didn't want to do. Yeah, I will be releasing 1 week every day. 1 week that I've missed of Media Fate uploads. So for today, August 14th, I'm currently recording this on August 13th, and it's 10 a.m. But on August 14th, you will be getting the week that these episodes are in. So the new episode, the new type episode, the modern type episode, and the retro type episode that were meant to release. When again? This is like the penultimate week of May. Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. It's currently the third week of August, right? Yeah, third week of August, or something like that. That's June 2025. Where is August? There we go. August. Yeah, third week, and somewhat. This thing is second week of August, but like the second full week of August. And what we have here is the. I don't know. Give me a second. My computer's really fucking slow. Okay, we went back to March. Give me a second. two clicks. Yeah. Okay. So this will be the. I think this is the penultimate week of May that I'm currently. Oh, like fucking hell. It's one. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is the penultimate week of May. So yeah, that's fun. So we have a lot to catch up on. It's like 30 episodes, some shit that I'm behind. Hopefully that won't be the case anymore. Hopefully, if it all goes well, if no delays happen with all that, by the end of August, we'll be all legit. By the end of August, we'll be all caught up with Media Fate episodes. I know I've been saying that a lot, but yeah, daily uploads for the entirety of August. Hopefully it's gonna be a wild ride, but yeah. Anyways, another thing is that I'm recording this at 10 a.m. I'm gonna. Today is not my second day of university, second year, and I have a fucking class that ends at 9 p.m. So I'm recording this. Hopefully, I won't have time to record any other episodes until after that time. If I'm hoping I get released early, because because it's the first day and it's introductions and all that shit. So hopefully I get released early. I can record more. I can be in the space to record more episodes. But yeah, I'm recording this because I actually have the time to record this, and not want to fucking kill myself. Anyways, let's get into the movie, right? Let's get into what you came here for. So, to be completely honest, I watched this when it came out in March, so 5 months ago. So if I don't have like the best memory of this movie, I'm sorry. I would like to say that I have a good memory. But yeah, I have not rewatched. I know it's on HBO Max, which got recently rebranded to HBO Max from being rebranded to Max. Which I gotta say, HBO Max is a better name than fucking Max. Like, what were they thinking naming themselves a Max? Like, come on. Be for fucking real. I don't know. Such a weird fucking thing. But yeah, they rebranded to Max. They rebranded from the rebrand of Max to HBO Max. They went back to HBO Max. Fucking hell. So weird. Such a weird thing. But yeah, anyways, I've not rewatched it yet. I probably should have rewatched it, and probably I don't. I don't. I don't know if I want to. But it is a movie. And I wanna get into I wanna get into I want to watch the movie. I want to review like I'm pretty sure I had like it clear that I want to review everything that I watched, sort of keep this as a journal for everything that I've watched. And some other people, and obviously I want other people to do episodes. It's just that people aren't here to make episodes. So yeah, it's it's there I guess. Like I want other people here, but eh. Like they're not showing up, so whatever. I don't care. I mean, not that I don't care. It's just that I can't force them to. I'm not gonna force them to. So it's their decision. Anyways, let's get into the movie. Right. This will be again, and I don't have much to talk about this movie, so this might be a bit of a shorter episode. Uh, because this movie, uh, I've not okay. I've not watched Parasite, and I know this, and I know people really love Parasite. This movie is clearly not to that level. It's not like a masterpiece, and this like deeper meaning that they went with just kind of falls flat because it's so surface level. So I won't be getting into like the deeper meaning of it all or anything because it's very surface level and I don't care. So anyways, let's let's get into the movie, right? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's start off with the CGI, the special effects. I think that in this movie they look really good. This movie had a fucking budget of like 100 and something million. Give me a second. Where is it? Yeah, $118 million. So it better look fucking good for that amount of money. It should look good. The problem, I think, it all looks good. I think like the worm creatures look good. Like the whole like the space ships and all technology, I think looks cool. It might have been made practically. I'm not sure. From what I remember, they looked like a lot like the scenes like inside like a lot of these scenes in spaces looked very like realistic, so they might have been made practically, but I think a lot of the stuff we saw in the movie, like on the planet Niflheim and all that shit, is probably made with CGI and like the worm creatures and all that stuff. Um, Shit, there we go. If you hear that was my new chair, I talked about the new chair, I think, on the Predator episode. Maybe, I don't know. um, there's not much more to talk about here. It's just like the CGI looked good. Uh, but for $118 million, I don't think that they needed that massive of a budget. Sure, okay, sure. The actors probably would have cost some a good amount of money. Like we have Robert Pattinson, Stephen Yeun. How the fuck, Yeun? It has to be Yeun. Stephen Yeun. Fuck me. and the Mark Ruffalo especially. We have Robert Pattinson, Batman, Twilight, all that shit, and Mark Ruffalo, fucking the Hulk. So it's a pretty beefy cast, all things considered. And Steven Yeun with a lot of other stuff, Invincible, originally set to play Sentry. Like yeah, like a lot of stuff here. Like a lot of big actors, and I just like that might have caused that might have been a big part of why this budget is so bloated, but I don't think that this movie needed this amount of money. I'm pretty sure movies that have as much CGI as this movie were made with less money. Hold on. Just a second. Give me 1 second. Jesus Christ. Okay. Not all of the. I was looking at the Transformers budget. That thing is like that's a bad. Let's look at what's a movie that had like a lot of that would have like a lot of CGI. What's interesting? I don't know. Isn't this maybe a lower budget? Depends on what I consider lower. 90 to 100. I fucking know. I can't think of a low budget movie. Like a movie like the amount of CGI that we have here. That's lower budget without going into like the 80s and 90s. Which eventually that might be a good choice. I don't know. Like inflation and all that shit. I don't know if budgets would really change with that. But okay, yeah, whatever. Fucking no. I think this movie could have been made with less money than 118 million. I don't think it needed that much. Like, I don't know. Like, let's check Snowpiercer. Let's check another movie from this guy. Another American movie from this guy, right? And I guess another English movie. This was made with $40 million. Yeah, fucking had Chris Evans while he was still Captain America. Come on. So yeah, I think maybe I think maybe like it could have been made with less, but whatever. Like it still looks good. Like the movie still looks good. It's just that I don't think the money that was spent for this movie was needed. I don't know. Maybe actors cost that amount of fucking money. I couldn't tell you, but the amount of money that was wasted that was like put on this movie, I don't think is the amount of money that should have been put into this movie. Like it's still good. Again, it's still a good movie. Still looked really good, but I don't think it needed that big of a budget, especially with how little it turned out. So I'll talk about that in the future. But yeah, let's get into the characters. There's only like a few here that I really want to mention. Mickey 17, the sort of like I guess dopey clone that we follow through the movie. And I think like he's a very entertaining character. And we see how like he's shaped by Mickey 18, which is like that's a very interesting dynamic throughout the movie, and also how like everyone is kind of and now we see like how he's changed. Let's say my computer decides to do something good for once. There we go. Still, it's a fucking Chromebook. It's a piece of shit. I know. But it survived water damage, so whatever the fuck. I should have probably taken this into the repair shop, but I don't want to. But I couldn't. Not that I didn't want to, I couldn't. And But the thing, like, I praised the ton, I guess, that this fucking did that it did something for once. Anyways, so Jesus fucking Christ, no, my fucking computer. All right, but anyways, Mickey 17. I think he's a fun character. I think he's a really fun character. He's fun to. He's goofy and I like how he's like his development. He doesn't want to be treated as less just because he's an expendable and how he's been fucking cloned 17 times, technically 18. So, yeah. Which is like, and all that. Like, I think. And again, I think it's an interesting character. It's just not like for me at least. There's just not a lot here from him, and that's sort of like, at least from what I remember, there wasn't like a lot of. There's not a lot of like, what do you call it? A lot of depth to this guy. I wanna say, like, he's a fun, interesting character. Like, I like him, but I think, and I think his story's interesting, and how he grows with Mickey 18, and like how they grow together really, and how they deal with them being like existing at the same time and saying how like they would have to be killed because because like they can't exist together. But yeah, like I think it's a cool thing. Like, I like it, but the problem I think it's just not a lot here to really dissect from all of that. Like, it's not deep enough to the point that I feel like it should have been. Like, I feel like this should have been explored a lot more. And I think it's because this movie uh just kind of meanders around for a lot of it, so we don't really get to explore 17 aside from just like what we see here, and all that, and how he's like trying to save the worm, whatever they're called, right? I don't know what they're called. The creepers, yeah. But aside from that, like, I don't. Uh, I don't know. But like again, like, aside from that, I like the relationship between Mickey 17 and Mickey 18 and Nasha, and like the comedic side of things of Mickey 17, 18, and Nasha. But aside from that, like, there's not much more to say about Mickey 17 really, and I guess like Mickey Barnes in general, because they are generally like Mickey 17 and Mickey Barnes are generally like the same, almost the same person, and it gets a lot more like, I guess, not confusing, but a lot more interesting when we get to Mickey 18, which is the next character I want to talk about. Mickey 18 is also interesting because he's like he's the one that grows the most. I want to say. He first wants to eliminate Mickey 17 because, like, if multiples again what I said, the multiples of like the clones, they'll be all eliminated. So he wants to continue on, but it deals like with Mickey 17 being like a person, and all, like, and them both being persons, and then them both being people. and we see all that. And we also Mickey 18 himself is a lot more aggressive, which is something that was explained in the movie. Like, oh, like clones can be a bit different from each other, but still like retain the same memories, which is like it's cool. It's a cool thing. What the fuck? Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I got it back. I got it back on track though. But Mickey 18 is the more interesting one because we see how he deals with the fact that he's the one that that pretty much isn't like he's within his right to exist, but like he was like pretty much like it's legit misprinted because 17 was still alive and 18 was just kind of like like he died probably, so whatever, clone him. But I like how he grows from the movie, how he learns from 17, how he works with him, and how he ultimately sacrifices himself to keep 17 alive, and they make him, I guess, the definitive Mickey Barnes. Like aside from that, like there's again not much more to say about Mickey 18. But yeah, no. Like aside from that, there's not much more to say about Mickey 18. So next up is just Nasha. I was almost saying the. I almost couldn't. Barrage, Nasha Barrage. That's the name. Nasha Barrage. Mickey's love interest. I like how for this. I like how they sort of played around with the fact that there were two Mickeys, and how she reacted to that, and also just how much like she appreciates Mickey as a whole, like in every iteration. But like aside from that, I don't think we got a lot of her character. She does like spout out like the fucking message of the movie and whatever the fuck. Like, oh, Mickey is like he is like independent, or what? Or you can't take this. You can't. I forgot. I'll talk about that later. But like I don't know. Like Nasha like is like a good character. Like he's like supporting character, but like aside from that, like it's not much more to that. At least from what I remember, like there wasn't a lot aside from just having comedic timing, like comedic things, and she helps out. But that's that's about it. But again, I do like these interactions. Just there's not much more here. So anyway, so move on to Marshall or Kenneth Marshall. The main villain of the movie. Marshall just kind of like he doesn't really do much. He's mostly just this bumbling buffoon that is like a clear fucking a clear mockery of a lot of politicians, and how much they like oh yeah, like whatever, you can't do this and shit. You can't do this because I tell you to. Legit puts on the most like the most obvious Trump impression of all time. Like I'm being so fucking for real. It's clearly a big marker of all that, and like yeah, and now like he's just kind of controlling and like an old fucking fart. Like how he's being controlled by Ilfa. And to be honest, like he's just like a fine character. I like how he just doesn't give a shit about anybody. It's like, oh yeah, whatever. And it's like, oh well, kill him. I think it was him or like Elf. I don't remember who. But it was like when Mickey was dying because he got like I don't know if it was poison. Like he just like threw up because of the meat and the painkillers and all that stuff. He just like, oh yeah, like fucking just kill him. Just murder him. That's what we do with all these fucking clones. But yeah, like aside from that, there's not much more to say about his character. It's just he's just kind of there. And then he dies. He just dies. Anyways, let's move on to some other characters. Ilfa cares about Sauce a lot. I don't know what the fuck the Sauce thing was all about. Like, it might have been like, oh, we're all together and all that shit. I don't fucking know. It doesn't make any sense. So, Ilfa was like a funny thing for like the sauce. This is the sauce. I like sauce. Sauce. Shosh. But aside from that, like, eh. Not much more to say there. I might be getting this completely wrong, but all I'm really care about is like, oh, I want to make sauce out of these creatures, and it's like, what the fuck are you trying to say here? The sauce doesn't fucking mean anything. And his other character is Timo, Steven Yeun's character. Fucking hell, doesn't do anything for the entire movie. He's just kind of there, like, oh, well, sucks to suck, I guess. Like, oh, you're dead? Whatever, you ain't just come back. And obviously he hurts Mickey's feelings because he's still very much alive and he gets saved and he's all well. So whatever the fuck, I don't care about Timo. Oh yeah, they have like the loan shark thing and whatever the fuck, and how they come there, how they come to the ship and to regain their depths and to get back their money, and they don't do like anything. It doesn't do much. Yeah, Timo's just kind of there, and Kai is also there as well. He's just kind of there for comedic stuff. You know, like, oh, we can share like the Mickeys and all that shit. Like, and like, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Which, fair point there. Fair point there. But aside from that, Kai doesn't really do much. in all honesty, and there's no other character I want to talk about. It's just fucking like so weird. It's fucking sauce. All right. Let's talk about the plot, which is like I think the plot is what I have the most issues with. The pace, it's not all over the place, but for a movie that is like 2 hours and 17 minutes, it definitely doesn't do anything with a lot of time. Like, it's still entertaining. It's not badly written. It's just not like what the fuck are we doing, right? Throughout the entire movie, what the fuck are we doing? It's just kind of like, oh, like them dealing with each other. Like, sure, things they're getting to know each other a lot, I guess. But it's more like a lot of like a good chunk of the movie is them just like them just kind of. It's just comedic. It's just comedy with both Mickeys at the same time. That's really it. There's not much more there. And then it gets like the whole ending at the fucking end, with like a lot of stuff that happens, like with the worms and like the worms finally come back and all that. It's just like such a weird like pace for everything to go in that I just don't understand why. I don't get why they would go in this direction, but like whatever, right? Oh my god, my fucking my Google Docky! It just shit itself. Fuck it, I remember it anyways. I don't need this shit. Like, it's just kind of weird. It felt like, okay, this is gonna be really slow, and then at the end, it's like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? It's so weird. And this movie is not like bad weird. It's good weird. I like the weirdness of the movie, but it's just not like it's just like really. It's like, but this is like the path is like really like bad weird. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You're not like doing anything cool with this time until we get to like. Do you guys hear that? Maybe. My Google Docky is back. You don't get to do anything with that stuff. It's just like It's just there. It's just like, oh yeah, like a bunch of hijinks until we get to like this point, and then like whatever the fuck, right? Like we do all of this. So yeah, I don't, I don't. I think the pace of the movie is weird. Is weird. Oh my Google Doc is gone again. Oh fuck it, whatever. I remember it. But aside from that, like, yeah, like the movie doesn't actually get going. Like the movie doesn't get going until the fucking until Mickey 17 eats the experimental meat and painkillers that they feed him. So yeah, like that's when the movie actually gets going because things actually start happening. But a lot of the movies just kind of like events happening and all that. Like I don't understand. I don't understand why they went that direction. And speaking of things that are fucking weird, the themes. If you guys noticed, I've been like jangling on like, a lot of stuff like like their relationship together, like Mickey 17-18's relationship together and all that stuff. Like that is like the main focal point of the movie, and like everyone's relationship to Mickey. However, there's a lot of different stuff that goes on into the themes. That for me at least, they don't coincide with each other. It doesn't like mesh well. It's just a bunch of shit that happens, and like, yeah, like what the fuck? And it's just so weird. It's just really weird. Like we have like the loan shark thing, the cloning thing, the relationship thing actually goes somewhere. We have the worms. Like there's a lot of different stuff here that in the end doesn't mesh well because at the end, like I said, Nasha legit says the fucking message of the movie to us, the audience. She says the message of the movie. It's like, what the fuck? Why? And it's so weird. Like I don't remember what it was. Like, oh yeah, you can't take this, or like the Mickey's a human or whatever the fuck. I don't remember. I just know that it was the message of the movie is dumb as fuck. It was really dumb. It was just dumb as fuck. But like, you know, that's just that it was so weird. I don't understand why, and that's my big problem with the movie. I think the plot and and the pace that things go at, it's just not like good. It really isn't. God damn it. I'm just gonna restart my computer. I don't care. That's not how you restart it. There we go. All right. So that's it for that. Let's get into the future. Like I said earlier, this movie is based on a novel, Mickey 7, and Mickey 7 got a sequel called Antimatter Blues. Now I don't know what happens in this novel. I don't know if it's good or not. Apparently, people were really. It was like I think like top 10 like most anticipated sci-fi novels of the New York Times, which doesn't fucking mean anything. It's like New York Times bestseller. Like what the fuck does that mean anymore? Every fucking novel is a New York Times bestseller. It was more than like 2 copies. Anyways, yeah, sequel. It could happen. It got received well enough. It's just that the movie didn't gross the amount of money, like a good chunk of money. Like I'm pretty sure, like this movie got delayed a lot. Mickey 17 I've known about for a good while. Like it was originally supposed to be released in March 29th, 2024. But it was then like it was then rescheduled to January 31st, 2025. Then April, then pushed forward to March 7th. It was like such a weird thing. To take advantage of the Easter weekend and avoid competition fucking with Dogman. I'm pretty sure Dogman didn't make back his own money. Come on. Okay, it did. Dogman was successful. I don't know why they would like. It's a I don't know competition of Dogman. Really? Why? No, Dogman wasn't like that big of a deal. Whatever. But yeah, I think this movie. But wasn't didn't it like what was production? Film meditation. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I again going to the sequel. This movie made $133 million on $118 million budget. It did not make back its money. Like it didn't. Yeah, 75 to $80 million. 240. Yeah, no, it did not make back its money at all. So actually being able to get a sequel, I would mean that Warner Brothers would like would trust it enough, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't. So yeah, no, I don't think a sequel to Mickey 17 is on the table. I really don't. It's just it's just like it made too little money. I don't know how the other book was received. But yeah, I think an actual sequel based on Antimatter Blues is just not feasible. I don't think. So yeah, it's just sad because Mickey 17 is an actual good movie. It's not the best thing ever. It has a lot of problems, but it is a it is a good movie, all things considered. So that being said, again, the characters are surface level. The plot is surface level. Doesn't really do much with it. The themes are surface level as well. So much so the characters fucking tell you what the movie is trying to tell you. So for that, the movie is getting a B tier. It is just good. You would already know. You would have already known that I would have given it a B tier because I said that on on Letterbox, right? Yeah, Letterbox. I put the movie up on Letterbox. I pretty much spoil what rating I'm gonna give every movie on my Letterbox, on my serialized for both anime and shows and series and all that stuff, and on games I have backlogged. So yeah, if you want to know my thoughts, like early, I guess before this episode, you can check those out. But I want to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Mickey 17? Leave in the comments below and tell me if I'm wrong about everything. I couldn't tell you. Again, been 4 months since I've watched, like 5 months since I've watched the movie. So forgive me if I don't remember something well. I'm getting really tired of this. Of this chair creaking. Uh, what the fuck was the outro again? The leave in the comments below. Follow. If you want to give us your feedback, you can like the episode if you like the episode, like it. Just gonna like it. If you want to, and on Spotify, you can rate us anywhere from 1 to 5 star. If you want us to get the different content, you can subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Spotify. And all of our socials in the description, including mine, like the ones I listed there, and some others that I have. plus all of the entertainment socials, and that's about it. Again, daily episodes of every week that I missed, starting from 3 p.m. I'm not gonna do 12 p.m. anymore. I'm gonna do three, and they're releasing in 3 hour intervals. So that'll be one episode. So new episodes, new type episodes, episodes focusing on topics that are released in 2025. They'll be coming out on at 3 p.m. Episodes on episodes on topics from between 2000 and 2024, or I guess from 2000 to 2024. Like if they release in that time span, it'll be at 6 p.m. Those are modern episodes, and retro episodes, everything from before the 21st century, they'll be at 9 p.m. So that's about it. See ya in 3 hours. I mean, if you keep up with the episodes. If you don't, then see ya just in whatever episode you watch next.